Hi, this is Universal Vibes with the 411-2020. Today is the 21st of March 2020. Welcome into spring. Welcome into Aries season. It's going to be a good one. Get ready for it. So what I'm going to do is basically just a number draw. So when I first started my channel, this is all I did. I did not do tarot. I did not, even though I could, just didn't. So we're going back to basics here. Ziggy. Come here. Okay. Okay, so basically what we have is 10, 7, 10, 9, 3 on the bottom row, right? We have 8, 7, 4, 3, 3 with a 1, right? So the last one is always, my cat's gonna act up. So the last one is always the chakra that we're dealing with. So we're dealing with the third chakra and the first. They both want to come out together. They're both in suit together. The overall is the 5 of hearts, okay? All right. So give me a second. Okay, so we have a few. So we have a few master numbers here, right? So I used to point these out. Now I don't do them as much. So basically, we have master number 33. We also have angelic number 333. We also have 2 10s. We have 2 7s on the table. So when I see, and these are very close to each other, when I see 2 10s and 2 7s together, this is like 711 times 2, right? Because we keep the master numbers. So anything that's a duplicate, basically what we do is we keep that number, and it's a key code for those of you that understand that. Because this is kind of in the past, right? So, and this has to do with work format. So basically, within like your, my hair is a hot mess right now, I'm sorry, but whatever. within your work format, there is a completion process. Like, it's almost like a new beginning that's occurring. And it's from hold on. Previously, what you would do in a low vibrational mindset, right, is block your opportunity. What they're telling you to do now is to see the opportunity for you. Okay? So when we see the opportunity, we have this they're showing me somebody like who grows up in a home, right? And this person who grew up in this home is having recurring dreams, right? Well, if you grew up in a toxic environment, then the reason why the dreams come through is because you're supposed to ascend from it. So your environment is not your problem. Like, the way that you process emotions, the way that you process relationships, the way that you process teamwork, the way that you process a family unit is clearing out right now. If you can see the options. If you want to work out of a low vibration, you're going to block this opportunity to go into a certain type of union structure at work and with another person, okay? That'll bring you wish fulfillment. So if you want to stay stuck in so basically, if you just want to focus on money at this time, okay, which a lot of people are doing, okay, if you just want to focus on finances and, oh, that's going to bring me stability, well, no, there's a balance here, okay, that you're not seeing. So you need to block out the worry, the fear factor about financial, and move to, okay, how am I going to make this work? Okay, just for me. Like, how is this going to work for me? And we're all going through this stupid thing right now, so most of us has already gone through this, who went through the wake up. I'm helping you, those who are in like a 3D, no offense, mind construct. But if you guys have people who are in 3D stuck around you, this is the advice, okay? So you have options. So maybe this, quarantine or whatever, right? But you're really not quarantined. If you look up the whole thing about that, I won't even get into that right now. It's very low vibrational. So you're never really stuck, right? Like, you're never really stuck. It's a choice, you know. There's times where we need to go into a hermit mode, right? So that's called like the wake up, the dark night of the soul, this and that, Saturn return, whatever you want to call it. So, ooh, you know what this is? Okay, so everybody who is not gone through this wake up experience at this point, they're now going to go through it like forced. Okay? So you're forced to go through this wake up now. Because you can't sit here and focus on money and this and that and block everything else in your life out, right? That's not an option anymore. Okay? So you're being lifted to work on, what do I really want to do? What are my options? Now that I can't go to work every day and focus on, this job, that job, whatever, what you're doing is you're focusing on what makes me happy. What would, Four of Hearts is like contemplation moment, right? Within your stability, like what's going to make me happy. And then we have the 10 of Hearts below it. So that's 14, right? 104. Yep. And we have 5. So it's a change of dynamic within your emotional fulfillment. That's the purpose that's coming through here. What used to bring you fulfillment you're breaking down. So when I say breaking down, basically what you're doing is you are breaking down into a smaller group of people, because this is what's going on, right? And so you're seeing like who you mesh with the 33 here. The purpose, the reason why this is happening, my ears are ringing like crazy right now. The purpose, the reason why it's happening is for a new start after heartbreak. Now, heartbreak could be anything. It could be a job loss. It could be anything like that. Something that made you feel inadequate. Let's see what's behind this. Yeah, something that kept you from serving your higher purpose, right? So that's why. Also, what's going on here? We are in Aries season, and I might make a separate post on this. So basically, spring equinox was the 20th, okay, of March. So what that entails is completely new energy. Spring is always initiation, right? So it's Aries season, first sign of the zodiac. So that basically means take initiative in your life for what you want to do. What do you want to accomplish? What is it that makes you feel good about yourself? That's what you need to focus on. If you're unable to do that, then you're going to stay in this low vibrational frequency, and those are the people that will get sick. Just saying. Okay. If you're sitting here focusing on how much you lost every day in the stock market, okay, or if you're sitting here focusing on, oh my gosh, I'm laid off work, now I can't do anything and I'm helpless. No. It's here to push you forward, okay? So, by pushing you forward through this, basically it's going to give you another option. Now, you can choose to take the option or not. There's a reason, like everything has a purpose, okay? I'm not being a little positive here. I'm just being a realist. Every single thing that happens in life has a purpose, right? Whether you want to believe so or not. Everything has a purpose for your highest good, not your lowest. So you can choose to go back to fear factor, right? And say, well, crap, I'm screwed. And then go loopy, okay? Or you can choose to stay in your power, your integrity, and say, you know what? I wasn't really happy at this job in the first place. Didn't even want it, okay? Then you go find a new job that's going to fulfill you. And by you being fulfilled, you give off that resonance to other people because you're a vibration harmonic. So you can bring them in. All right, that's all I have. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes.